Hello guys and welcome. My name is Jose and this is Parfums de Jose. In this channel, I'm going to review colognes, popular and unpopular, see if we can find some unicorns. We're going to go out and shop different places, try to get elusive colognes. It's just so addicting. So many scents, so many different styles that you can get into. So we'll be breaking them down one by one, as many as we can find that are worth reviewing. So stay tuned and we will discuss today's topic. If you've been into colognes for some time now, I'm talking before 2010, you may recognize this bottle. If you've been collecting fragrances maybe the last 10 years or so, you may not recognize this bottle. To me, the scent behind this bottle flew completely under the radar. It's so underrated. This was one of the first scents that I truly remember actually smelling as a kid and just being wowed by it. It was just so manly, so masculine, yet at the same time it was youthful, playful. I mean, I was a kid and I wanted to wear it. So it was very youthful, yet at the same time it made you feel mature and manly. The notes in here are just so amazing. It's crazy to me to think that this is now discontinued. I'm talking of none other than Avatar by the House of Coty. If you know the House of Coty, they are very cheap and inexpensive fragrance company. They do a lot of actually popular scents that are very cheap and inexpensive. For example, one that you may recognize is Aspen. This one is a very earthy green mountain type of scent, like a winter kind of scent. Very, very good scent. But as you see, these are cologne sprays. These are not even toilette concentrations. So that's why, at least I feel, they flew very under the radar. But the thing is, this one here, you can still buy Aspen at Walmart. You can purchase it for $25. If I'm being honest, I think maybe this is worth about $10 to $15 just because of the actual performance on it is very, very weak, but the scent itself is very good. Avatar, however, very different. This is your manly type of scent. I'm just surprised that this never picked up as much as I thought it would. It was very, very great scent. This thing has bergamot, it has pineapple, it has all those popular scents that are pretty much in all the fragrances that we have nowadays. And one regret that I have with this cologne is I never picked it up when I had the chance. This cologne became discontinued sometime in the mid 2010s. During that time, I mean, honestly, up until about a year ago, I wasn't into colognes. I was your typical guy. Pick up a few Old Spice sprays, call it a day. If I wanted something fancy like a cologne, I had cheap things like Aspen. Growing up, my brother was actually more into fragrances than I was, and he wasn't into them. He had a couple of them. Of course, who doesn't recognize Aqua di Gio, the original? This was one of the other first scents that I remember. So for me, these are some of my top favorite scents of all time, just because they remind me of my childhood, take me back. So Aqua di Gio is another one, but in particular this one, it just became such an elusive cologne. And once I really started getting into colognes, I realized I can obtain all these other colognes no problem. It's this one here that became so elusive, so hard to get. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it. I never picked up a bottle myself. And so here I am, wishing I had my own bottle. This one here is actually my brother's. But as you can see here, there's only a little bit left. He does not have a lot left. So he does not plan on continuing to use this because he wants to preserve it as long as he can. Because again, I mean, once these last few sprays are used, it's done, it's gone. You'll never get this scent back, and that's very sad to think of because it was such an amazing scent. And so, going through this rabbit hole of fragrances and searching through the internet, YouTube and Fragrantica, all these other different fragrance based platforms that you can kind of get info on. And so somehow I found my way to this review about the Dua brand. Now, some of you may have heard of this company. This was the first time I came across them. I guess this was actually a locally based company. They're actually from Los Angeles, so they're here in the States. So it's a very small, unknown company, but they actually specialize on signature scents. So they do have their own unique scents. They do make clones, so they are a clone company. So, all your typical scents that you have out there, you'll probably find their own version in their website. But one awesome piece that I like that they do, they actually bring back to life old discontinued fragrances. So, they'll, just like it says, they'll bring them back to life, and they have their own, obviously their own version of it. But in this case, I found out that they had made their own version of the Avatar cologne. So once I knew that they had their own version, I knew I needed to get my hands on it. So I placed my order as soon as I could. Honestly, I was so excited, and it finally came in. I'll show you my reaction to it. I was so excited, but here it is, guys. The Dua brand, handcrafted in Los Angeles. This is an extract de parfum. So this is not a cologne spray, guys. This is a real deal. Presentation is amazing. Box is nice. You open it up, gives you a nice little presentation there. And this is the bottle. So the name of their fragrance is called Realization. So this is exactly you would call a clone of Avatar. I like to call it an inspiration, bringing it back to life. I love the bottle. Nice illustration there on the bottle. If we bring it out, here it is. A wooden cap with the name embedded in there. It's carved in. Here it is. In the back it says Extracted de Parfum. It just says 10, so 10. Not sure what that means. But here it is. So it's only 1 ounce. However, since it is Extracted Parfum, it actually would probably last you a lot longer than the original Avatar would. And guys, let me tell you, oh my god, when I smelled this, when I actually sprayed it, I did it in my car. It was late at night. I had just gone home from work. I got the notification that it had been delivered, and I went to the mailbox, and I was so excited. I did it right then and there. Realization. Extract de parfum. There it is. Wow. Wooden top with the name, the Dua brand. Dude. No way. Oh, my god. Oh my god, this is it. This is it. Oh my god. Oh my god. This thing is spot on. This thing is the real deal. This is Avatar in 2023. If you've been looking for Avatar, you don't want to pay those big bucks, because in eBay, 30% bottle is going to get you $140, $150. Crazy amounts. And whatever listings there are out there is literally maybe about 5 of them. So it's a very elusive cologne. So if you don't want to pay those big bucks, or you simply just can't get your hands on it, I'm telling you guys, look into the Duo brand. The perfume is called Realization. This thing is literally 99% accurate. It's exactly the same thing. Sure, you can say that 1% maybe it's not, because no, it's not. In reality, this is the Duo brand. It's a different cologne, maybe using different things, but at the end of the day, the scent itself is spot on, guys. This thing is amazing. It's so close to it, and it's literally at the fraction of what you would pay for one of these bottles. And being an extract parfum, it's gonna last you way longer. So as far as performance and as far as just shelf life, you're gonna have it for quite some time. So, and the other added benefit is this thing, as you can see, is down to the bottom. Once this is gone, it's absolutely gone. You cannot replace that. This one, on the other hand, even if you end up finishing the bottle, you can still purchase it online. It's still available. So you can use this without feeling guilty. So yes, if you've been looking for the Avatar cologne, I recommend you look into Realization by the Duo brand. It is amazing. It is exactly the Avatar cologne. So yes, you won't get the original one if you're looking for that. I mean, you're going to have to pay the big bucks. But if what you're looking for is just the scent, something similar to it that brings you back, you're going to want to look into this one. So that's it for now, guys. Just kind of wanted to shed a little light into this cologne because I just feel it's completely under the radar. It baffles me how this cologne just was never as popular as I wish it would, because it was so amazing. So for those of you that do know this scent and have been looking for it, here it is, guys. Hope this helps. Yeah, guys, have a great day. Thank you guys for tuning in, and see you guys in the next one.